Good morning, geometry guys. This is Mr. Jeffries. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. I'm actually recording a little bit later. We're going to try to change this up a little bit daily so we can catch, maybe people acting right, maybe people not acting right. All right, so we're doing a little bit extra practice with our solving proofs, trying to use, reasoning and thought and all those nasty words that people want you to use. All right, so context clues, stating the obvious. Teenagers are notorious for stating the obvious, except when it comes to math. Okay, it's like, all right, so you're given this statement here, which is up here. Okay, so this would be given. For some odd reason, on this example and the one that we have later, they write it twice. I would never do that. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like having this waste space saying given twice. Okay, just get it all out there once. Less is more, except for money and clothes. Okay, now we're going and saying this. You actually have to kind of think about what each statement is saying instead of just reading it and like, I don't know. Okay, it says JL, which is this big line segment, is made up of this little line segment and this little line segment all added together. So what reason can we use, and we even had this word bank to use that would say that these two line segments add up to a bigger line segment. Exactly. Segment addition postulate. Okay, now, so now we have, instead of these line segments, now names, letters, whatever, we have these numbers. How could that change out? Substitution. Okay, it's like if you go to the the volleyball match and somebody substitutes for another person, they do this really cool hand transfer of power, very slow high five, and then that's it. So actually I think all sports should do that. I really do. I think it would be funny. Baseball team, you call out another pitcher, they sit there and they touch hands for a little bit, transfer power. That'd be hilarious. All right, just me. Okay, everybody else. All right, so now we're going from 6 plus 10 to 16. It's on the same side. What reason do we have? Simplify. Okay, look, try to put it up here. This might be good to put in your notes, even though it's on the board. Yes. Oh my gosh, we have an announcement. All right. By the way, if you're trying to say that you're a senior and you're in this class, something is absolutely wrong. Now, again, that's why we're not doing a check on learning today. We're getting used to doing these. I want y'all a little bit more confident in this. All right. Did anybody mention proofs to somebody outside of this classroom yesterday? No. Okay. If you do, like an adult, ask them hey, did you do proofs in geometry? They're either going to say no, or they're going to start having flashbacks of how, because it's requiring you to think at a time where part of your brain is not there yet. That's why it falls in this area of your development. Okay, now number two. Now we're looking at the problem. We're given all of this. it looks to be that that is all that is written right here for a given. Wow. Okay. Everybody should get the reason number 1 on every proof, because every first statement is what is given, and the reason why is because it's given. Okay, not giving. Like y'all's, oh my gosh, that's giving L. Brewer. No. Isn't her name L. Brewer from Legally Blonde? Alright. So, y'all don't know. That's horrible. Alright, now we're going from number 1 to number 2. We're saying, had this. Now we're saying that this angle measure is this plus this. What have we done?
Substitute.
Yes. Substitute. Think about it. It would make sense. Hey, I'm substituting in this for this. Yes. Oh, you were going to ask for the next one? No? Okay, you were just waving? All right, thanks. So, now we're going from the measure of this angle plus the measure of this angle equals 80. Now, there's a couple of different ways. Some people said simplify, which is right. And that's what you should say, because it's all on one side of the equal sign. All right, number 4. Does anybody have an idea about number 4? About what should go here? Somebody said the right answer. Well, that is true. It says that now angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary because of the definition of supplementary angles, which says that 2 angles that add together that equal 180 are supplementary angles. Okay. So, next time if we have one of these, well, it's using a word bank. I'll try to have less words. Okay. So y'all can... some of y'all didn't even see the word bank. All right. Did I say you? Did I say you did? I'm glad that we're calling attention to you now. Let's see. Now I can make that mark and make sure, hey, I had to stop my class because of this student and listen to this at this moment. All right. So, these directions at the top of the page, which tells you what you're supposed to be doing. So you don't kind of go in here all willy-nilly like a tree-hugging hippie and try to do this. No, there's actual rules to follow. Okay? So it says rewrite the statements in the correct order, then supply the reason. So it gives you the statements. There's 5 little boxes right here with stuff in it, and there's 5 statements. No way. All right. Now, the order of number 1 and number 2 can be swapped. And the reason why, I just did it as I read it. I said that, I'm given RS is 8. I'm also given that RT is 34. Okay? That's what I'm given. All right? So if I'm sitting here doing this, I can mark these 2 out. Now, just a little hint if y'all hadn't picked up on it yet. Whatever you're trying to prove is always your last statement. Oh. All right. So, which of these statements do you think goes next? What's on the right or what's on the left? Why? Yeah, because that's what you have to say. That you have to say that the actual, name of the segments, that they add up together before you can substitute anything. So they do. That is the right statement. It goes next, and the reason why is a segment addition postulate. All right, so that would mean that this statement would be right here because of the substitution property. We're plugging it in. We swap people, they touched hands. Does soccer do? Oh, well, I don't know if soccer does that. I thought soccer did that too. Yeah. Yeah, do y'all have to like touch hands like that, or y'all just swap out? You just swap out? Oh man. I think all sports need to touch hands. All right, our last statement would be this by the subtraction property. It's a subtraction property because there was numbers on both sides. All right. So I know we have a lot of people trying to write down and erase and get the right stuff. Hopefully, as we're doing this, some of y'all might be having some aha moments. We need less people that are acting like a blind man in a dark room looking for a black cat that's not there. Okay? Somebody asked one time, why would a blind man be in a dark room looking for a black cat? They just wanted to get, noticed. Which I never understood why people that want to get noticed never wear bright clothing. Now, number 4. All right, we're given this. Prove this. All right, let's look at our statements down here. That's what we want to prove. We know this should be last. Okay. And all of our given is right here together. So this one should be first. All right. So that should be there. It says angle C and angle B are complementary. The measure of angle C is 50. That's because it's given. Okay. Now then, we have 2 choices. One on the left, one on the right. Which one do you think goes next? Left. Because we have to say that these 2 angle measures add up to 90 before we can ever start setting something up to solve. That would mean that the last 2 would go like this. All right. Now, this was one. We still are going to practice more on these proofs before we start having check on learning on it. Okay. I need y'all's confidence a lot higher before we do something like that. Okay. Or I could give you a test tomorrow. No, okay. All right. For those who are watching around the world, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the bell. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.